Dear perfectionism, you're an old friend of mine. You've been by my side for as long as I can remember. In fact, I don't know what my life would be like without you. Remember in the 4th grade when I'd get less than my best on a spelling test and you'd tell me it was a testament to my inability to amount to anything. Remember in the 6th grade when I'd turn in an assignment late and of course you'd be there to berate me for being so undisciplined and uninspired. Remember how throughout high school you'd sit next to me at award ceremonies, at English competitions that I actually enjoyed doing until you began whispering, "Second place, might as well have gotten last. First place good, second place bad." Remember when you sat me down one day and said, "Obviously you're too stupid to get it, so let me spell it out for you. P for the people you need to please and the potential you lack. E for the effort you must give, commit to the path. R for the relentless pursuit of the goal, get with the program. F and E for flawlessness and excellence. Not fun and excitement, because who needs that when you can be perfect. C for constantly criticizing yourself, your flaws must be exposed. T for all the time you must devote. Do you get it now? Do you understand? Shut up. Don't say you can't do it, you must. Because this is what it takes to be good. Dear perfectionism, most people have an angel perched on one shoulder, a devil sitting on the other, but I have you. A big brother watching me, driving me insane. You've built a room 101 inside of my brain and I'm strapped to the chair. On my wrist is a chain and you've got a cage full of every mistake I've ever made. But there's no escape. Because you've got an evolutionary advantage. Opposable thumbs, got nothing on talons, and yours are virtually irretractable. You're an animal. But you're also ice and fire, and this situation is turning dire because you're melting. You're melting my confidence, leaving me frozen in inaction, burning up my dreams and extinguishing my passion. It's like I have a mental autoimmune disease. Someone help me, please, because my mind is attacking its own thoughts, making it hard to breathe, making me fall to my knees, saying, "Perfectionism, I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I'm average. I'm sorry that my only useful skill is being able to speak English. I'm sorry that I let you down just like I've let everybody else in my life down. And I'm sorry that it will never be enough. That I will never be enough. That I will never be perfect." Dear perfectionism, in English class this year, we studied utopias and dystopias, how attempting to build the perfect world only ever leads to a devastated one. And so I'm looking in the mirror, hearing you whisper in my ear, realizing your instruction is only driving me to destruction. I'm realizing that a utopia is just a metaphor for everything I've been fighting for, and dystopia is the reality of what my life will turn out to be if I'm constantly trying to be perfect. And so, it's finally time. It's time to say goodbye to these bad habits gone awry, because I've learned over the years that perfection isn't worth the tears and that I'll never get there anyway. Dear perfectionism, I'm taking a lesson from those who came before, who thought perfection was an achievable goal, sought it in society by taking control only to drive it into devastation. So this is my rejection, my defection from your grasp, because I'm done with this infection. It's all a misdirection. I'm overthrowing your reign over my mind along with my obsessive fear of failure. This is what the French call a coup d'état, a rebellion of an internal nature. So no longer you control me. because once I let you go, I'll be free to make mistakes, to finally be me, to come in second place without wanting to scream, to be okay with who I am, and to finally show the world that it's okay for me to be imperfect. Dear perfectionism, I'm entering university in a couple of months, and so it's time for major change. But my freshman 15 won't be 15 pounds, but the 15 years I lost to self-doubt because perfectionism, you're just an old friend. And it's time for me to transcend. Dear perfectionism, this is the end. Thank you.